The ARRL Foundation Club Grant Application Process. ARRL is spinning up a new effort to grant certain monies to ham radio clubs in order to get the club more relevant, to get it started up, to get it back on track, to get whatever you want, to get amateur radio out to the masses. ARRL is doing a really cool thing for ham radio clubs. We're going to take a look today about how to go through the application process, and it's coming up right now.
CQ Photo, CQ Parks on the air, Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel with Bravo.
Thanks for joining the channel today. My name's Jason. I'm KC5HWB. This is Ham Radio 2.0. We do a lot of reviews and news and how-tos of things inside of amateur radio. So this is going to be a how-to session. I was contacted by Steve Goodgame, K5ATA, and asked to put this presentation together to show how to go through the application process to apply for a grant for your ham radio club. This is open to any club. New club, old club, school club, college club, local, county, city, state club, whatever. This effort's going to start on May 5th, and it's going to go through June 30th. So you've got about 2 months to fill out the application process for this grant and be awarded this grant, which will happen sometime in July. Not every club will get granted. Okay, they don't have enough money to give $2,500 to $25,000 per grant. They don't have enough money to do that to every club. You know, who can blame them? But if you go through the application process and give a good response to these questions, then perhaps your club can be one of these that are granted. So I'm going to show you guys how to go through and set up this access. I was given early access to this website right here. This is what it looks like. These are the 4 pieces of information you will need to fill out, the 4 documents. There's a spreadsheet, there's 2 spreadsheets and 2 Word documents that you can just type into. They're just freeform type. You can type into those. This club revitalization plan will be linked before. This is I'm recording this 2 or 3 days before this goes live so that I can post this video on the day it does go live. So might be look a little bit different than this when it goes live right here. So we're going to go through here, and I'm going to say, okay, don't have an account up here at the top left. That's in the screen. All right, so let's put this in here. Birthday. My birthday is March 20th. It was last month. Email address, gmail.com. Create a password. Just like that. Must contain at least special criteria. Create. So once you created an account, it comes back here. And there we go. And I've got this begin sheet right here. So the ARRL Foundation Club Grant Application. Here it is right here. That's my email address. Confirm email. KC5HWB@gmail.com, which is my QRZ email. Organizational name. I'm just going to make up something and put it in here to show you guys how. This is how you go through the process. Okay, I'm going to show you what the documents look like here in a second. So organization name, Ham Radio 2.0. Author's mailing address, 2150 City, Texas. There. Zip code. All of this information is on my QRZ page. Telephone number. Call sign. Are you the grant author or project manager? Yes. And we're going to go to next step. Page 1 of 9 complete. Okay, so you got 9 pages to go through. You can see that in the screen right there. Next step. Club's name. I'm just going to put Ham Radio 2.0. This is not a real application once again. Club's call sign. All right. Mailing address. Same thing as before. Club city, club state, club's zip code, email address, what year the club was established. Okay, I don't want to fill all that out again. Next step. Okay, it's not going to let me go through without filling that out. Okay, this is page 3. Does your club have a president? Yes. Name. President's phone number. I wonder if it'll let me skip that. Yes. I'm going to put Frank as the secretary. Don't tell him. Phone number. Boom. Fill out some bogus stuff here. Okay, good. No, I'm going to put no for treasurer. If you put yes for treasurer, it'd probably come back and ask you for the same information again. That's fine. Is the club ARRL affiliated? ARRL service club? Neither. Okay, so a non-affiliated ARRL club can apply. ARRL affiliated. How many members? Let's put 10. Updated club roster. You can upload a document there for your club roster. Is your club 501c3 or 501c7 for nonprofit? I'm going to put no, just because I don't want to fill out that info. There's that. Upload a document. Okay, I'll upload a document. I'm just going to upload one of the documents, the sample documents they sent me. Page 5 looks like project name. Let's say new technician class. I guess you can, if you have a specific project, if you're building a new EOC, if you're decking out your new EOC with radio equipment, something like that, come up with that yourself. Total grant, I'm going to put the smallest amount. Project summary, just be as detailed as possible here, okay? Be as detailed as possible. And type out your project summary. Project impact, new hams. There we go. Be as detailed as possible on all of these, not just, I'm just doing this for a demonstration once again. Project community support. Everyone hates me. Don't put that, by the way. Add any previous ARRL Foundation grants received. Okay, I'm going to skip that. I'm not going to click on that and see if it'll take it. Good. Okay, so that one you don't have to, if you don't have any, you can just bypass that. This is 7 of 10. Select which categories below that your project will fall into. Membership and recruiting. I'm going to pick that. Upload detailed spending plan. Upload project narrative. Upload project milestones. Club revitalization project. Okay, so these 4 documents are what's linked from the front page. And I got samples of these from Steve. He sent me samples of these. So let me open those up real quick. So this is a budget detailed spending plan. Make that a little bit bigger. This is a spreadsheet. Again, these are the documents that will be linked from the front page. Club name, address, completed by. So you can put your budget in here. The other one is a club grant milestone. Please include milestones and owners for executing your project to completion. In other words, kind of a business plan, if you will. Okay, you should have milestones for each major step that you are planning to complete for your project. Examples might include target dates for training plans, completing major equipment acquisition steps, assembly and testing of important equipment and subsystems. Note that you do not need to repeat the dates for purchasing equipment that you covered in your budget, but you should include a milestone for completing installation, setup, testing of equipment, and all that kind of good stuff. So that's ARRL grant milestones. The other things are the project narrative. Now, this one here is going to have to be detailed. Okay, so it goes through and it asks you a bunch of questions. Explain the number of volunteers that are required to execute your grant program. Please explain the source needed. Please explain the source of the needed volunteer to help and level committed volunteers that you currently have in place. Also, please explain your plans to secure necessary volunteer help that is not currently in place. And there you can type your answer. This is a free form text, so you can type all you want to here. You can't run out of room. You just keep typing. And then you save the document and you send it to them. You attach it. And that's where you attach it to this sheet right here. So you upload all 4 of these documents. Be as detailed as possible. Okay? Each club is going to be different. Hopefully you watched the webinar last night that Steve Goodgame hosted. If not, I will link. They're going to upload that webinar to YouTube today, and I will link that in the description below and also through a card up in here somewhere. So be watching for that link. You can get more details about the project itself. But these documents need to be as detailed as you can for your specific club and your specific need for this grant. So we're going to go see if this next step will allow me. Okay, please fill out required. Upload project narrative. Okay, I'm just going to upload the one that the blank one. Upload the blank one, okay. And there we go. So this is page 8 of 9. Terms and conditions, I agree, I understand and agree. You can read through these yourself. The first one says, I acknowledge decisions are final. I certify my club meets the eligibility requirements of the program as described in the guidelines, and the information provided is complete and accurate to the best of my knowledge. If requested, I will provide proof of information. Falsification of information submitted may result in termination of any award granted. Okay, so kind of standard stuff there. You guys can read through that a little bit. Next step, this is a review summary page. So ARRL, thank you for submission application. Application will be reviewed by the ARRL board. We'll update the status of grant within 90 days. Okay, so Steve told me that most of these grants that are going to be approved will be presented sometime in July of this year. Okay, so now I can submit that. How would you, and this is Kaleidoscope. This is the software they use. That's fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now they're going to get this really weird looking application. They're going to be like, what the heck is this? But that's okay. That's right. They asked me to do that, so that's all good. So go out, if you have a ham radio club, whether it's ARRL affiliated or not, go out and fill out this application for this grant. They got a lot of money. Most of this money is being provided, I think all of the money is being provided by ARDC. They said the grants were, the money was mostly coming from ARDC, and ARRL is giving out grants for clubs. That's the most accurate information that I have. You can find out more information by reading the links below. Go watch the webinar that Steve Goodgame put on. He said they had 500 people signed up to watch the webinar live. And that's a couple days from now. So the webinar will be live on Wednesday. This video will post on Thursday. I will link everything below. Go out there and get some information for your club. Thank you to Steve for allowing me to record this. And good luck to everybody who decides to apply for this grant. 73.